Okay, hold on. Everything open. Let me see. Everything seems good. But yeah, welcome folks to an early exclusive demo of Media Circus. So, if you have played similar games like News Tower, which pretty much you're also handling newspaper articles, running your own newspaper company, publishing company. You make articles, look for like a scoop around the world, and then publish it on your newspaper. And pretty much this is also kind of similar, so we'll see about that. And yeah, thank you again to Papercoda Games for giving me access to their early exclusive demo via Lurkit. If you wanna check out the game yourself, I have posted the link on my chat. Later on, once I upload this on my YouTube channel, you can check it out via the description below. And yeah, what is this about? So, this is still early demo, okay? So, it's still in development. There will be like features that will be missing. Public demo will be released for a short window around Gamescom. So, check that out. It's gonna be next week. So, if you wanna like check out the game yourself, wishlist it already on Steam because it's already available for wishlisting. But yeah, pretty much you're gonna be launching your newspaper, sway the masses in a funny animal world. Yeah, yes, they're all furries. So you're gonna be directing reporters, plan stories, blow up headlines for impact, throw in ads for profit. So it really is kind of similar to News Tower. I played News Tower offline and then do it on stream. It was fun, by the way, kind of challenging. So pretty much that's kind of how you're doing it. I don't know if like, well, not on the aspect of you like, oh yeah, you're gonna like build the tower, right? And then you place in facilities on how like you can set up the newspaper. This one is more focused on newspaper articles. So that's pretty much how we're gonna look into it. So that's that, folks. And now, hopefully the audio is good. They kind of had like an update on the playtest for this. So back then, like when you do full audio, like or you start the game, it's on full blast. When it comes to like the music and everything, I'm just like, my ears. Okay, hopefully it's not so bad. Kind of lowered it a little bit just in case. And let's get right into it. Okay, choose your starting world state. Traditional mercantilism, conservative oligopoly with the following values. Okay, high faith. High faith, more tradition, balance in individual and collective. Collective is modernism, secular command economy with the following values: more knowledge, balance in tradition and progress, but more collective. And liberal consumerism, free market economy with the following values: balance on faith and knowledge, more progress, and more individualistic. Honestly, let's go through traditional first. I'm kind of curious what this like this starting world state is, So let's just do traditional first. Cause I wanna see like how this goes. So we're doing traditional stuff. Conservative one. So kinda curious on like this or this one. But we're gonna, you know what? If we can manage, we're trying all of like the world state. Yeah, why not? Cause why not? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Okay. You know what? Let's do this traditional state first, and then we'll see how this goes along the way. Getting your office ready. Week 1, Monday. Tito, hello. How's it going? Welcome, by the way. We're doing an early exclusive demo of Media Circus. So you're gonna be like writing newspaper articles, setting up a newspaper, and all that. Alright. Start the press. Red, we've been setting up. Any word from Scarlet? No, and I don't wish to discuss her anymore. Any word from the news, from the new printer? Yes, is definitely on board, and he's got us an engraver for the masthead. You decided on a name. About the nutshell. The nutshell. Because of your addiction? No, because we'll condense the news in a... Never mind, just give them the name. The tagline could be, "News from the ground up." Good, Bethesda did a surprise update today on Skyrim. They increased the mod storage capacity for PS5 and Xbox. Ah, for the mod, okay. That's good. Tell them to add that too. And what sort of news are we going to print? Propping up the who's who like your old paper? We should print whatever sells. What creatures want to read. And what if what they want to read is mostly drivel? Then that's what we should print. It'll be good business to be sure, and safer than going after the truth. What do you want to do, Red? We'll tell the readers what to think. They need guidance. We'll give them what they want to read. We need to sell. We'll reveal the truth, come what may. Oh shit! Okay. So this is kind of like a direction. So... Oh, what's this? Help Paranormal Society reach a reputation score of 20 or higher. Help us recruit new members. Numero uno, ranked number 1 in the newspaper sales chart anytime in the next 6 weeks. Yellow Press, print 8 sensational articles and gain 2,500 readers over time. Ah. So this is like our stuff. Okay. The bio. Oh, Nancy Digger and Not Bad. Bloodhound. What does that mean? 10% readers for crime headlines. +5 readers for all headlines. Readers for political stuff. You know what? Fuck that. Let's just buy something that people want to read, you know? Shit. We'll give them what they want to read. We need to sell. Okay. You'll make me write about ghosts and aliens, won't you? Ma'am, we cannot always just write political articles. That. Hey, thanks for the free stream streak, Tita. I appreciate it. Give our readers a little more credit.
Have you met them?
In any case, first we must survive long enough. Not going to be easy.
True. I bet Crane Media sank our deal with that first printer. They really have it in for you, Red.
I'll just have to beat them at their own game. Well, let's get that leads and start the press. Alright. Give me my coffee. Woo! Oh wow! We can drink the fucking coffee! Look! Yeah, drink our coffee first, you know, before we start our day. Oh, we got another cup. We got another cup of coffee. Okay. Okay, so red is the chipmunk. The squirrel. Okay. Oh, I like it. Okay, let's see. Kodava Times editor resigns in disgrace after publishing hoax military journal. Oh, this is Red Squirrel. Red Squirrel, featured in his erstwhile office at Kodava Times by a staff reporter. The infamous diaries contributed to General Jackdaw and published in the Times were proven to be fake after a detailed investigation leading to the editor's resignation. Kodava City, June 8. Editor Red Squirrel of Kodava Times, or Kodavia Times, has tendered his resignation after falling for a hoax suspected to have been planted by a foreign spy. The editor, who had published accounts of alleged war crimes by Kodavia's ground forces during the last years of the Icy War, in the leading daily last week, published a retraction and an apology on Tuesday before announcing his resignation. Fake accounts were alleged to be from the handwritten journal of General Jackdaw, the Martyr commander who led Kodavian forces to victory in the final leg of the Icy War. The journal was discovered by reporter Scarlett O'Hare and detailed creature rights violations by the defeated general and his forces, alongside factual commentary from the campaign. The journal was found to be a hoax after detailed forensic analysis by the Kodavia police, who are now seeking O'Hare for questioning. The reporter went missing shortly after its publication, and is suspected to have fled abroad. Also, Nintendo showed some more cutscenes for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and it looked like our 4 heroes will all be supported by Dagden gods during their participation in the heroic games. Even Detritus is getting support from a Dagden god even though he's from Frontline. Oh yeah, interesting. That's cool. Bird's eye. What is this? Bird, sup? Welcome to an exclusive demo of Media Circus. Pretty much similar to News Tower. You guys have not known that. Well, obviously, because I don't stream those on my channel. Not though I do like those kinds of games. So pretty much you're writing a newspaper article, and well, depending on your direction, at least right now, depending on their direction, you can write to sell whatever the readers want on your newspaper, write to speak the truth, which is more political, or write something more more people where, oh, you need guidance. Friday, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I just got my internet connection yesterday, afternoon. I lost my internet connection because we had an on and off rainfall. And currently it's taking a short break on it, but honestly, it's still probably gonna have rainfall here and there from next week, I heard. So while it's good because it's nice and cool, it's tough because of the floods everywhere. Kind of harder to like go out if you want to like, you know, uh, buy food stuff. Are you planning on doing a new Otome game soon? Just curious. Oh yeah, I will. I just am like, just for this year, we're just mostly focusing on RPG games. Next year though, there will be quite more Otome games. And I really do want to get a head start on like playing through that villainous all routes lead to Doom next year. So that will be very interesting. Plus I know that I don't know if it's like this year or I think it's next year too. When call this Olympus Soirees Fandis is gonna be released. I really do want to play that game at some point. Well, it depends on like whether I would have a better job by then and I can save up, to buy that game. We'll see, but definitely that's one of my looking forward to Okome games. And speaking of, by next month, September, there's actually like a Fall in Love festival happening where on Steam there will be like a festival showcasing lots of visual novels, including Otome games and the different kind of like romance, DN, and I'm participating in that festival by showcasing some upcoming indie Otome, mostly indie Otome. And yeah, we'll see how those go. And hopefully we find something good. Yep. I've started to like get emails also from developers, publishers who are participating in that festival, showcase their upcoming game. We'll see. Hope we get time. Thanks for reminding me I have to pay my ISP. But, yeah, and I just just had to pay our bills as well a while back. So this is a sales ranking, and this is our newspaper. We're pretty like just at the very start. Your very own weekly and a new chick on the block. You must decide its content and leanings. Consistency can be key to growing your audience. And then cumulative readers, the influence level, blah blah blah. We got our reporters here. We got Nancy Digger, the mole rat. Burnt out middle-aged reporter who is sick of the press but will not leave the profession. She keeps getting fired from papers for being drunk on the job or for misdemeanors, but gets hired again because of her undeniable talent and plethora of useful contacts. A cynic who believes the worst of everyone. Okay, not bad. Who's this? Scrappy young fine hailing from the murkier part of town who excels at nighttime snooping and silently trailing leads. A school dropout without much formal education but great instincts for a scoop. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this is so cool. This is our world state right now. So 70% of readers believe one should be guided by fate. 80% of readers wish to revive the past or return to a better world. So yeah, we're doing the traditional mercantilism world state. Maybe later on we're gonna like check out all of the other states. 50% of readers value individual rights and freedoms over collective interest and unity. That's pretty cool, actually. You know, you can like pick on like different world states you want to like try your hands on, and yeah, and try to like sway in to like which articles you would want to your readers to like go for. That's cool. I just enjoy your streams on visual novels and otome games. Oh, really? You do? That's nice. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a while. Kind of like did the 2 consecutive years of RPG because I didn't get to like do more last year, and now mostly I've been like doing more variety this year simply because I've been like getting into like other games, doing collabs like with Haida, the others, plus the sponsored streams and whatnot. And next year though, definitely more visual novels, more otome. And speaking of, yeah, I know. I will also be like doing sponsored streams soon. Maybe tomorrow, if all goes well, and I'm not gonna be busy. So tomorrow, I got another sponsored stream to do. It's a visual novel that apparently is based on quite a number of true story. Based on the travels of the dev. So, I'm kind of curious about it too. It's like Traveler Stories is a visual novel, and yeah, the dev reached out to me via emailer. So I'm like, you know what? Sounds cool. I'm gonna like try that out. So we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow I can like stream that. All right. Now then, so this is our world stage. What's this? Interview with Christopher Hisson. Look at it. This is a snake. Okay. Chris Hisson at his country home in Underrock. Okay. Veteran journalist muses on his profession. Question: what should readers understand about the news business? KH. And the first rule of this business is you have to sell. To sell, you have to tell interesting stories. The more surprising, the better. But these stories can't be too new, even though they're called news. To really sell the news, they have to match your readers' old beliefs. Most creatures love to read what they agree with, because everyone likes to learn what they are. Everyone likes to learn that they are right. Okay. You say journalists should be conscious of their power. What is that? Well, even as we try to appeal to readers, we have the power to sway them in turn. Once you sell whatever you print, goes out into the world and into their heads. All stories are about creatures or organizations and what they did. And the way you tell the stories will change how your readers think about these characters and their actions. You can crown leaders or tank businesses with just your pen. What are the dangers of this profession? It's easy to make enemies. Everyone is wary of your pen. There's also pressure to support the agendas of various factions. Society's leaders and bigwigs rely on their reputations to move creatures toward their visions. They have the power, money, or charisma to push the masses into adopting their worldview and beliefs. Undermining their ability to do so by damaging their reputations will earn you their, sometimes deadly, ire. Honestly, it's kind of true. Like with newspapers, like news in general, like whether it's in a newspaper, it's uh, you know, a news channel, or publishing anything related to news. It's how it is, right? That's why sometimes it's nice to still like look into like whether this newspaper publishing company is actually writing to expose the truth, or are they more focused on writing to sell and influence some beliefs or um political sides, or are they simply just like I'm writing like something that interests like the readers. And you know how like nowadays in this age we are in, anything that is a scoop, such as like, oh wow, like big issue, like something happens, everyone will be reading that. Oh, or like like a celebrity having like a scandal, blah blah, kind of like that. In truth, media, society, and its leaders are stuck in a triangular loop of power. Media, reputation, societal beliefs. So what is the paradox of the media? That it is both swayed by and sways the masses. True though. It is wrong to say that only media manipulates society when it is equally manipulated by society. In truth, media, society, and its chosen representatives are stuck in a triangular loop of power, with each beholden to the other, and no one quite free or quite powerless to change the equation. Okay. Much maligned former Kodabia Times editor Red Squirrel is back from his exile to launch a weekly newspaper with the help of veteran journalist Nancy Digger, who left Kodabia Post following its acquisition by Crane Media. They are joined by a first-time investigative reporter and plan a small print run in the opening weeks before ending distribution. Yeah, that's our like reputation tree. Reach influence 4 to unlock reputation score, blah 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 blah. Where are we? Oh, this is probably like all of the different like factions, yeah? Yeah. Gutless Goober! Gutless Goober! Gutless Goober, Sky Party leader, mayor of Kodabia City. Oh wow, Goober. Sylvia Screw. Her party leader. Alan Party. Okay. Sky Party. Who's this? Bonus Star. Famous singer. Maxim Crane. Oh, from Crane Media. Okay, CEO of Crane Media. Okay, media mogul. Okay. I'm not gonna read all of this. By the way, this is still early development, so anything can still happen. Oh, we can buy a fishbowl. We can buy a painting. Thrift store painting. You see this? The face of a squirrel. That's so funny. Close that window. Anything else? Thing? Paper? Oh, we got some nuts here. Acorns. Alright. Pick one. Loan due. Oh shit, we got a loan. Okay. Account book. Counting book. So rent 500, salary is 1,000, loan interest is 750. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's get right into our first business. Since you're the boss now, you have reporters working under you. They also come with different skills and personality. Each location on the city map lets you discover unique stories. Drag and drop reporters onto map locations to assign them stories. Finish assignment and click on the door in the office when you're done. Okay. Skills. Readers are all headlines. Readers for political headlines. This one is for crime. Paranormal Society will expire in 3 turns if no reporter is unsigned. Rumors of monster sighting on a ruler rake. Alien abduction. News about revolt of overseas colony. Family of 4 found murdered. Okay, you know what? We are gonna go with you here. And then you here. Why not? Oh. Okay, we'll go that way. And go. Oh, so we gotta click on this. Dispatch reporters. Send out your reporters to work on their assignments. Yes. Oh, it's Friday. Alright, here we go. Drag and drop articles and ads you wish to print onto your newspaper. Resize them on the page to increase sales, impact, and or revenue. Everything you print will affect the world. Okay. There you go. This is so cool. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Nah. We'll do it this way. Okay. Can we? Oh, we can only like marketing. Oh no. So we only have like a kind of like a Oh, wait. Let's do this. Okay. Iron Perk tracks more readers. Okay. Alright, we'll go with this. Marketing. Okay. I think we're good. Office. More coffee. More coffee. Alright, send your newspaper to print? Yeah. A nutshell. Okay, it's Sunday. Not a lot in this one. This one is high impact. High impact. Nice. You did pretty good. You know what I wish is like we get like a little bit more, you know, more info on how it affects, because like, you know, not a lot of people don't like this, so why compared to these ones? Is it because it's smaller? Maybe. World report now. Middle of the readers. Okay. Good. We did good. We got like. We got a decent sale, right? Net profit. Yeah, we got a pretty good net profit. Shift in the. You know. Oh, okay. Well, that was impactful. Yeah, and we can go home. But not before we eat some nuts. Acorn. And our coffee. Completely like remove the coffee. Alright. End the week.
Hello.
Oh, it's the bank loaner. Silver Snake.
Hello. May I speak with Mr. Red Squirrel?
Yes, speaking.
Good evening, Mr. Squirrel. This is Silver Snake, your account manager at Gold Leaf Bank. I'm calling to remind you that the business loan you took will be due for repayment very soon.
Right. Yes, about that. What happens if I can't repay it?
Then the bank shall foreclose your business and sell it to the highest bidder. They'll be happy to hear we already have a buyer lined up, so you can just wash your paws off the whole affair.
What? Who wants to buy my paper?
You know her well. Your erstwhile employer, Maxim Crane. Crane Media wants to acquire a subsidiary for Bird's Eye that can cater to the mammalian demographic. And she thinks your publication would be a perfect fit.
Okay, firstly, my paper does not cater to any one demographic. Our journalism is for every species. Secondly, fish will fly before I let Maxine Crane destroy my life's work again.
Such spirit. Don't worry, that'll only happen if you fail to make your payments. So long as you keep up with them, then there would be an issue.
Keep that in mind.
Good then. In case you do end up needing a small extension on the deadline, maybe we can come to some arrangement. You call me if you really can't pay it when it's due, and we'll think of something.
Oh, okay, I will. Thank you.
No problem, my good sir. And that's all I had to say. I wish you all the best of luck, Mr. Squirrel.
Thank you, I need it. Okay, goodbye. Right. Yep. Okay, second week. Alright, here we go. Monday!
Boss, mayor elections are just around the corner, and you know how important this one is. Now that the other 6 regions have had their elections, the High Rose is tied 3-3 between Earth Party and Sky Party. Mayors, whoever wins Kudahi City will be the deciding vote in the 7-member parliament. I'd say it's almost guaranteed that whoever wins the capital will become the chief warden of the country next year. Goober is campaigning for re-election, of course, and our party is putting up a shrew against him this time.
Does she have a chance?
It's hard to say. Incumbency is high after Goober's screw-ups. But then again, Shrew is a mammal and a female, and not the least bit glamorous. She does not enjoy Goober's fan following.
The chicken is Goober. The chicken is Goober, by the way. The chicken is Goober. Hold on.
There's also the 2 new parties, Talon and Grassroots, but the candidates have made surprising inroads. If they eat into the votes enough, then there's no clear majority and be able to enter a coalition or even force fresh elections.
That's gotta be a long shot, right?
Nothing is a long shot. Politics. You know that, Red. In any case, situation's very charged. If you want to support anyone or cover it at all.
Get their campaign details on my desk. I'll see what's worth reporting. Yeah.
Alright, you got it.
Oh. Help Paranormal Society reach reputation 20 or higher. I could do this later. We're going on 3rd though, which is good. Okay. There's a quiet, hesitant knock on the door that you would have missed entirely if the music playing on the radio hadn't just faded into silence. Come in. There's no response. You look up in surprise. Come in! The door creaks open and a delicate-looking lady steps inside nervously, leaving the door slightly ajar behind her.
I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. But it's about the story you printed. About the Wrens and their dreadful murder. I have some important information.
She trails off, uncertainly. You look at her smooth, unlined face that creased in worry. She's nervously pressing one paw with another as she waits for your reply. Should you be going to the cops if you have information regarding the case?
I did, but they weren't very interested. They're sure the gardener worm is a killer just because the pesticide bottle in the shed was empty and that's what was used to poison the family. The gardener didn't do it. It wouldn't hurt the flyfish.
Do you have proof that he didn't do it?
No, not proof as such. I know it looks bad. He's very old and almost blind. That's why they think he made a mistake. But how could the family eat a whole meal full of pesticide and not notice? It makes no sense. I
And he's such a gentle, loyal soul. I don't wonder, with plans, really? He takes care of ours as well, you know? Just couldn't be him. Madam, I'm sure he was a good gardener, but that's not evidence in a murder case if you have nothing else. No, I do. Just, well, I heard something. You heard something? Yes, on the night of the murder, I heard the family arguing. Oh, well, families argue all the time, if that's all. It wasn't just arguing. The father, Mr. Ren, was screeching at his daughter. She's 20, and they've been trying to marry her off for a while. But he was screeching at her something dreadful. Said she had brought shame to the family, that they could never hold their heads up in society again, and what would happen when others found out. Found out what? Well, he didn't exactly say, but the impression I got from what he was screeching, well, I think she was with Egg. You think she was pregnant and her father wasn't happy? Would he be? Unmarried daughter and all? Even if they weren't very devout, Vince, and they were extremely conservative, it would be a scandal for the Wrens. That would be preferable to the shame, I'm sure. And I think that's why Mr. Wren did it. Wait, you think Mr. Wren killed the whole family and himself because his daughter was having an egg out of marriage? I'm sure of it. Nothing else explains the shouting and screeching I overheard, or the deadly silence a little later. He must have made them all take the poison with their food. His wife and chicks were terribly afraid of him. They couldn't say no. They found Mr. Wren's claw prints on the pesticide jar as well, you know? The police just didn't think anything of it. Did you explain all this to the cops? Yes! But, as I said, they didn't care. They said that's nothing. They wouldn't slander a respectable Vithian family. Oh, a religion that worships the branches of the sacred tree? They'd rather pin it all on the insect from Buginavia. Okay. Very nasty questions the police were asking. Worm's family, too. Implying they're here illegally because they didn't have all the papers. 40 years ago, he moved here with his wife. They didn't even have those papers back then. You're the only one who can save that innocent Worm, sir. Your paper was the only one that even reported the murder. If you print that he is innocent, maybe it'll convince enough creatures that the police will be forced to reinvestigate the case. Please, sir. It's not that there's no proof. Well, she is the she could be like a hearsay. There's no actual concrete proof that's true. I wouldn't say the story is convincing. I'll wait for police's account. Let's hear all the sides, you know? I'll wait for the police account. I'm sorry, but we're not in the business of printing personal conjectures. I have to ask you to leave. Oh, then I'm sorry as well, and I shall pray you reconsider. Okay. The reporter opens the door to announce a visitor, but before they can say a word, they are thrust aside by an agitated Martin, who rushes in brandishing a filthy old sweater. They say you're the new newspaper and will lend me an ear. Please, sir, you have to help me. Calm down, madam. What happened? My gander's gone missing. And the bobbies. Slang term for the police? Okay, bobbies. Okay. Only say he done run away. But I know he won't do that to me. He just went for a walk last Thursday, but he never came back. I just know some wicked took him. See? I found his sweater on the street, and he'd never part with it. Gets the sniffles easily. 11 years we've been together. I won't know how to get on without him. Okay, alright, madam, please wait outside. I'll put a reporter on it. Oh, thank you, sir. I knew you'd help me. Yeah, we'll put a reporter on that one. I am okay with that. Help Shrew win. Boost grassroots. Progress 80% collective grassroots party reputation. 70. Up Goober win. Boost talent. Okay. Shit. Okay, wait. There's so many. There's so many. I don't know. I only have 2 reporters. Give me more. Give me more reporter. Damn it. Okay. So what is this? Hyde Park. Missing gander. CD housing colony that has been seen better days. Circles an overgrown park. Okay. We'll do the family murder later. We gotta like do this first. We're gonna continue this murder later. Goober. I don't care about Goober. Fuck Goober. Fuck that butt. Wait, hold on. If we're gonna like really get into the politics shit here. Okay, who is this? Goober. Goober is at like all-time high. Your city's mayor and leader of the conservative center-right Sky Party believes in minimum governance and maximum golfing. Favors tax breaks for businesses, no regulations. Privatizing profits and socializing losses. What? Fuck you. What about this shrew? Leader of the opposition center-left Earth Party. She's an experienced politician who believes in equal high society. She has trouble balancing her working class voter base's needs with her rich corporate donors as wants. Oh, that's also pretty bad. That's also pretty bad. What the fuck? Agendas, progress and knowledge. Individual tradition. Center-right party, Sky Party. Center-right political party that ruled Kodavia unchallenged since the dissolution of its monarchy until recent years. Focused on safeguarding traditions and business interests, led by Gutless Goober. Freaking Goober. What's Talon? New far-right party led by finance moguls Sissy Von Stark, advocating for flight supremacy and Bitism as a state religion. Oh, Earth Party. Opposition ruling Sky Party caters to flightless interests and broad demographic, led by Shrew. Okay. Grassroots. Far left. Barmy Owl and Far Ant, offering a radical green and socialist vision. Bits and Ives. Okay. Oops. Return. Let's see. I don't fucking care about the Goober. The Hung Council. Ensure no single party enjoys enough support to win the mayor's election. Leave voters undecided. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you all. kind of want to like focus on these. Like screw all of the politics. Screw all of the politics. I care about like the others. Fuck y'all. Go mess around. Okay. Go. Sensational bonus to readers has an image, no effect. Crime story. Says the police. I don't know. I don't know about that. Well. Oh, we could probably like just put it like a very small article, you know? Put it as a small article. Because why not, you know? Bonus readers, bonus sensational ongoing story. Yeah. Sure, why not? Oh my god, it was a breaking news. Now leaning towards more tradition. Oh boy. Nutshell, editor Red speaking. Hello. Hello, Reg. I'm Mayor Goober. No need to be alarmed. You're not in trouble. Mr. Mayor, what do I owe this honor? I heard you're the new paper gaining eyeballs in my favorite district. My team has been telling me about your current reporting. Thank you. No need to thank me. Spotting talent is my specialty. Now, would you like to hear about my plan to dress up the city? You know that I'm planning to make this dump yard look even better than Lost Vultures. Vultures. Why couldn't you do that in your current term? My little rodent? What a question! I was big and hung, of course. Is that the word? Whispered conversation. I meant hamstrung. By the corrupt Earth Party and that evil shrew. Those commies didn't let me do anything. But this time I'll come back with more votes, and with the first mundane mandate, I will make this city the pinnacle of greatness.
The fuck is this, like a freaking chicken? It's such a goober.
I see, and you'll do this by building the tallest skyscrapers and most luxurious shopping malls in the continent. All those dingy streets and shabby boroughs will go. I'll make the biggest flyways. I'll turn our useless greens into the world's greatest golf course. It'll be incredulous. Incredulous? Sounds like a city built for rich birds. Exactly! The big spenders. You understand my vision. Of course I can only do this if that damn shrew and her red body stop getting underfoot. I hear you are good at digging, being eroded and all. I can give you some dirt on shrew that will make your fur curl. Of course. You have to dig up the proof yourself, but I'll point you in the right direction. And if you help me beat her, I won't forget you when I win. You can trust me on that, but if you don't help me, I definitely won't forget you when I win. And I will win, so remember that. I see. Good. Just you send one of your diggers to meet me on the quiet, and I'll tell them where to look. Got it? And now I must fly! You know how busy my schedule is? You must be grateful I know your name and all, Rob!
You don't even know my name! Fucking, it's Red!
That Rob! Calls ends and you're left staring at your phone. Put down the receiver. Fuck you.
Boss, you won't believe this.
What's wrong?
That missing gander case? The one whose chewed bones were found in the park around the block?
Yes?
Well, I'm still working on the story, but it turns out he's not the only one who's gone missing from that area. There might be more. And one of them's been missing for months. I told the police and they agreed it is suspicious. We're going to look around the park, see if we can find more remains. Boss, I think we might have a habitual killer on the loose.
Great, that'll make quite the story.
You think so? Well then, I want to keep digging into this story. Something's bothering me about the case, but I can't put my claw on it.
All I get, keep digging.
Thank you, boss. I'll let you know as soon as I have something.
Yeah, go for it. Honestly. Okay, so go with that. Description: family of 4 murdered. Will expire this turn. Honestly, I don't fucking care about the politics. Like, fuck y'all. Flight supremacy. Private tank promoting studies of flight supremacy. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. We're doing crime murders. Crime articles. Fuck y'all.
Fuck you all.
Doing crime murders. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's go to the office. More acorn, more coffee. Can we already pay up? The loan? Shit. Still no. Okay, well, fuck that. Okay. Following story leads will not be available after this turn if no report is signed. Rally, alien, lake monster. Yeah, don't care. Let's focus on the crime in the crime direction for now. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Sensational. This one is sensational, right? Okay. Then... Okay. Go with that. And then... Gardener Worm. Alright. Do with that. More coffee. Point. And last bit of coffee. Let's see. New page and reporter unlocked. Let's go! Breaking. Trending. Vroom. Whoa, we got a new influencer rank. Ah, shit! He went down again. I don't care. Fuck you all. So, okay. End the week. Red! This is Gray. How's the new paper going? You know, we've just started. Still finding our niche. Competition is stiff. I hear you. All the best with it, pal. Let me know if you need any help. I like our new cub reporter, Bat. Good head for crime scenes. He's been around the station a couple of times. Yes, he's been a keen one. He's a keen one. Very interested in crime and has potential for other beats. Speaking of crime reporters, have you heard of Scarlet lately? No, not since we got booted from the Times. Why'd he ask? Some officials from the intelligence wing have been trying to find her. About that hoax military journal again, no doubt. Hear anything, give me a ring, won't you? Doesn't hurt to have those birds owe me a favor. Alright. Thanks, old friend. Good luck with the paper. Thank you. Look, if you have like a friend on the police team, why not? Shit, loans due. New requests are available. Rock bottom. Rank at the bottom of the newspaper sales chart anytime. Ew.
Boss, I heard from the printer we're expanding. You've asked for another page?
Yes, I said our broadsheet is doing well enough to start distributing to the next district, and offered another page at the discounted rate, so I took it.
But that means we're going to head to head against Godavia Times now. The competition will be fierce. And how are Nat and I supposed to write enough to fill 2 pages? Not bad won't complain. He's too much in all of you. But I must put my paw down.
Well, since we're also increasing our distribution, maybe we can afford to
hire someone? An excellent idea.
I was going to say subscribe to a news syndicate.
Nonsense! I pay for second-hand drivel when you can get stories fresh.
Will we get at such short notice? We can't just hire anyone, even if we had the budget.
We won't have to. I already found some candidates.
Candidates? It's in more than one?
Of course! What do you take me for? I put the word out at the press club that we may be hiring and got 2 applicants immediately.
Were they?
Well, one's a bird with many posh connections, good writer, plenty of spunk. A bit wet behind the ears, behind the feathers, but if you're willing to train her up.
Has she worked for a newspaper before?
No, only magazines. But she's a keen one, with a great instinct for scandal. And didn't we all learn on the job?
Alright, who's the second one?
A moth goes by the name of Lick. You're a bit queer, but who isn't in this business? Quite a brainy bug. Used to work for the Science Gazette before it closed. I've been freelancing for some periodicals, but want to a regular gig now.
Do I have time to interview both of them?
Not if you want the paper filled this week. Just try one out for now, and you can fire them later if it doesn't work out and get another. Not like there's starving writers.
Alright, I'll pick one now. Tell them to start right away. Then I choose... Details. Clara Shiftwing or Lick. Come on. Born with a disabled wing into a family of high flyers, Clara never felt at home in a class obsessed with elevation and privilege. After flying the coop to escape an arranged marriage, she had been making ends meet writing features for ladies' magazines. Past her sheltered upbringing, she is hell-bent on enjoying her newfound independence in a world bigger than she has ever imagined. Readers for entertainment. Okay, what about you? Readers for science. Oh. Well, we started already with crime, right? Where should we head next? Should we go entertainment with all the scandal? Well, we can be like that tabloid, you know? Yeah, like scandals and scoops. So dangerous. A science geek who lacked the means or academic rigor to pursue their favorite subject, like takes solace in science fiction novel and comics to escape their disappointing reality. Their over-enthusiasm for geek culture got them fired from their previous paper when they ditched a local bake sale to cover a comic convention. They believe science is the way for creatures to break the shackles of biology and soar in new directions. 10% readers on science. You know what? I'll take the scoop because we're kind of like doing scoops. Why not? Hello, this is Mr. Silver. Is this Mr. Silver Snake?
Yes, this is he.
I'm Red Squirrel, calling about the loan for the nutshell. I think I need more time to repay the loan.
Why, Mr. Squirrel? I'm glad you called. How much more time do you need?
At least 6 more weeks.
6? That would be tricky. 2 weeks I could have managed, but 6? I will have to vouch for you personally. It is a big risk for me.
I understand, and I suppose 2 would also be.
Not so fast. I think I could get you 6. Yes, as long as you keep paying interest. But in return, maybe you could help me out with something. My brother Shiny's been trying to get into his new business off the ground, but he's having trouble marketing. If you could put ads for his product on your paper for free just a couple of times, then they don't have to be big, but they also shouldn't be too small. It would really help him out, and I'd be happy to make sure you get that 6-week extension after you're done.
What kind of product?
Oh, just some essential oils. He makes it himself. It's very organic.
You know what? Free ad? We have like a second paper already, so you know what? Fuck that. Sure. You have a deal.
Splendid! My brother will be so pleased. I'll have him send you the ad first thing. Make sure you print it.
Alright. Okay. Nutshell, Editor Red speaking. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Squirrel. I'm Sylvia Shrew, the third-party candidate for mayor. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time.
Not at all, Miss Shrew. How can I help you?
I have been greatly impressed by your reportage, Mr. Squirrel. As you may know, my opponent, Gutless Cooper, has already gained the support of Cadavia Times and other crane media journals by promising big tax breaks. I'm
now in need of honest journalism that can tell the public what's at stake and how my party and I propose to lift us out of our current mess. Our current mess being? Surely you don't need me to spell it out. 5 years of Sky Party rule has led to more inequality, poverty, pollution, superstition, and hate. You must have seen my plans to fix all of these. During our party's previous rule, the economic and environmental reforms were slow and lackluster. Some say to keep your rich donors happy. Why would we believe this time it will be different? Look, Red, I see you're using this chance to nitpick at my party. Are you extending the same scrutiny to my opponent? I cannot promise to fix everything overnight like he can, because I'm not an outright liar. Speaking of outright lying, I'm hoping your paper can report on some of Goober's gross success that other papers won't seem to do. What kind of things? Criminal mismanagement, grass abuse, and rampant corruption. There's plenty to dig up if you can coax the right creatures. I hear your team is good at investigation. They are learning. Good. Then I'll be happy to point them in the right direction. If you help me win, I'll lead the city to a better future. Your paper with it. You can rely on me. I will think about it. Yes, you do that. And I will leave you to it. And I hope for a positive response. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Oh my god, there's still more. Boss, about the high cannibal case. Yes, any update? I went back to all the spots where the remains were found and checked the police reports again. I figured out what had been bothering me. What was it? All the victims. Nothing was ever found of them except their bones. No clothes, no nothing. The cops think that the killer burned them all in the cooking fire. They found some charred fabric in one of the sites, which makes me wonder, why was her goose different? The Martin said she found his sweater on the street. Maybe he took it off before, maybe the killer got careless. How does it matter? Well, it's all about the psyche of the killer, isn't it? I've been talking to a specialist and they reckon the creature behind this has to have some kind of inflated ego. They get a kick out of getting away with their excesses, like to even gloat over it. Now what's the point of getting away with it if no one knows what you got away with? And how did we find out about this whole thing? Because that Martin came to us and told us where to look. What are you suggesting? I also looked into that Martin and the gander. She said they were together for 11 years, but I can find no one to corroborate it. They moved in together less than a year ago, which is also when the first victim went missing coincidentally, and no one knows where they were or what they did before that. For all we know, they aren't even who they say they are. Or where, in the gander's case. You think the Martin is the high cannibal? I'd bet my left toe on it. Oh. Sorry to barge in like this, sir. Whoa. Sorry about that. My report is a bit high-strung. What brings you here, madam? I'm afraid we're a bit tied up right now. Oh, I won't take long. I wanted to thank you, sir, for helping poor Martin out and listening to her story. I baked you a meatloaf. It has the best meat handpicked by me. I hope you'll enjoy it. Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will be delicious. You can bet on it, and I'll be off. Enjoy. Oh, my tree, do you think the meat is that meatloaf? In that meatloaf is? You think she heard us? I shouldn't think so. Your door's pretty solid. We were chatting. Then get that meatloaf to the cops and tell them what you told me. You think that'll be enough? I had no solid proof. Can they figure out what kind of meat is in the loaf? That'll be enough proof. You mean what they're calling forensics? I don't know. It's pretty French. I doubt the cops would trust it if it's even reliable in the first place. Look, if the cops care to solve it, they will use any lead they can get. Just tell them what you suspect and then let them make the call. Alright, I can do that, if you're sure. I trust you to follow your gut. I trust you to follow your gut. Just don't land up in a soup. So steer clear of that Martin on your way. Aye, boss. Yeah, steer clear, please. Okay, so political protests. Political parties react to spate of crime Okay. Third party whistleblower. Sky party whistleblower. Dirt on goober. Dirt on shoe. Hmm. What is Flight Foundation? I wish to do this one, but we gotta like finish off the hide one. The hide part. I don't really give a fuck about the parties. Like screw that shit, man. We'll just like let them be and see what happens, you know. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's get right into this. I'm not gonna get involved with that fucking shit. More coffee, please, and more more acorns. Let's go. Dirt on shrew, grassroots Sally, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. There she is. Okay, where is the free one? There you go. Then naked mole rat arrested. Okay, hold on. There we go. There you go. And then go with this. Impact 4. Impact. What is this? As an animational effect, entertainment story. Okay, wait. Go with that. Then this with more of this one. Oh. Wait. Icarus wings? Nah. Let's go with that. There you go. Yeah, I kind of like this. Sure, sure. Marketing boost. Oh, marketing boost. Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. $500 more readers. Yay. I'm not even accepting any of them. Like, fuck you all. Let's see. Woo, breaking. Dang. Look at that. We went into the second one. Holy shit. Oh, she went up bio reputation. Okay. Let's go. Oh, level up. New page 3. Bloodhound. No, you're gonna be focusing on crime, sir. There's a suspicious looking letter with no address or name sitting among your usual pile of bills and advertisement. Reads. Oh, an honest letter writer. May interest you to know that the famous biddy who goes by the name Bonastar is in cahoots with the purse rebels known as Blackthroats. Island colony belonging to Godavia. Okay. She has been carrying on with their leader, Black Sparrow, and they've been old lovebirds. They say she turned a spy for them and canoodles with the one who's of Kodavia to learn secrets to pass on to her lover. I have photos of them together when she was in Perth 5 years ago. Okay. For the parade, call me on 12049 if you want them for your paper. I'll sell this story to the highest bidder. So call fast if you want it. Letter signed, Patriot. Call the number. Hello? Is this the person who wrote me a letter about Bonastar and Black Sparrow? Who's this? This is Red, the editor of the Nutshell. Alright, do you want the photos then? What kind of photos are these exactly? I told you! It's the biddy and that rogue-looking built tight together at some posh party. 5 years ago, Black hadn't joined the rebels yet. He was just the son of a baron. There's nothing odd about her being photographed with him back then. They're probably at many of the same events. That don't matter, do it? You just need to spin it right. Ready to tell you how to do your job. The public will eat up the photo if they see it. They can speculate all you want. He's not an enemy, it's just half a person. What more do you need? You don't want the photos, there's plenty of other pages that do. So it's gonna be. I need 500 a pop. Cost 1,000? Could we though? I mean, it's a big scoop. Honestly, let's just go big. This is a big scoop. You know what? Fuck that. Sure. Alright, I'll take them. Smart, and then send your Lucky over to the place. I'll tell you and make sure they bring cash. Okay. Small crowd is gathered outside the police headquarters for the award ceremony. I'm delighted to present this award on behalf of Kodavia Police and the entire city to the intrepid reporter whose brilliant journalism led to the capture of the notorious High Cannibal. Thank you for making our city safer. Families of the Martins victims clap and cry as and photographers from your rival papers take envious snapshots as Raven places a medal around your reporter's neck before ushering them to the podium. Thank you for this honor. I was just doing my job, but I'm glad it helped deliver justice for the victims. Credit also goes to my editor, Red. He really encouraged me to go for it when everyone else had given up. Thank you, boss. I think you should be up here with me for this. Okay, sure. Step forward, use the attention remote. Thank you. We at the Nutshell will always bring you real hard-hitting stories from the ground. We will uncover news no one else will, and you can rely on us to keep you abreast of everything you need to know. Crowd applauds politely while your reporter hangs to one side embarrassedly. Cheh. Hopefully that doesn't that doesn't hurt him. That doesn't hurt her. Okay, political protest for you. Sky party, gossip monger. Okay, you're gonna go with gossip and continue doing police work. And then okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that and like see how things go. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Fix the window? Fuck. We gotta pay our loan first. Dirt on Goober, I don't care. Alright. Exclusive! There. Nakedness against Kodevin forever associated demands ban. Okay. Okay. Actually, go with that. Mostly ads. Mostly ads. Alright. They love you, give you 1,000 cash. Gain 100,000. 1,000. Oh shit. Wow. Look at that. We kind of have like some money now. We're sensational. Oh, we kind of like lost the copies. Still. Alright. Power play. We're gonna make some copies.
Mr. Mr. Squirrel, this is Silver Snake from Goldleaf Plank. Thank you for fulfilling your promise. My brother is so pleased. His business is booming thanks to your paper. Now, as promised, you now have 4 more weeks to pay back your loan, Principal. I wish you all the best, Mr. Squirrel.
Okay. Thank you. Goodness. Mayor elections. Here we go. What happens? Alright, let's see. Okay. Go for this. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay. Let's go with that. Here you go. Influence, influence, influence. Hmm. Okay. Go with that. Okay. Okay, what do we get? Woohoo! Completely traditional. No more anything. Dang. Okay, accounting book. Let's pay back our loan. There you go. Go home. Stop.
Squirrel, we have received your final loan repayment. I'm happy to inform you that your account is now cleared. Thank you for your patronage, and please don't hesitate to call me if you need any more loans in the future. And I wish you all the best with your paper. I will be watching your career with great interest.
Oh, Kudavia City denizens eagerly waiting. The city's mayor election results are finally out. In an absolutely shocking turn of events, none of the four parties contending failed to secure enough support to realistically form the next government. The creatures of the city have spoken, and they've made it loud and clear that they don't trust any current candidate to lead their city over the next 5 years. Legal experts are now scrambling to decide whether this merits a fresh election, or if the parties can be persuaded to form an unprecedented four-way alliance to form a coalition government. The city council premises were in chaos this morning. Its parties herded their members away from rumored attempts at horse trading. Fred, this is great. I need you to come down to the morgue right away. The coroner's office. It's urgent. Alright, I was just wrapping up work. I'll leave right away. Someone I know dead. Let's talk when you're here. Okay? Shit! Who's that? You're gripping your drink tightly, trying hard not to think of the body you recently saw, sprawled over the autopsy table. Gaping knife wounds all over its face and chest. Her thoughts keep returning to the small tattoo etched on the lifeless wrist, a symbol of the sacred root. Ray Raven, who's been downing drink after drink next to you, leans over, wafting fumes of whiskey over your face. Are you holding up, Red? I've been better. Tell me again how they found her. You said her aunt identified her? Yes, found her in her country home when she went here for the summer. She wasn't expecting her there at all. Found the room a total mess. Clear signs of struggle, and Scarlet lying there in a pool of her own blood. Oh, it's Scarlet! Okay. Labs analyzing the blood. They'll be able to tell us if there's a blood group mixed in that's not Scarlet's. Not much else, I'm afraid. What's wrong? You're looking strange. I expect you to be upset, but you look afraid. She wasn't religious. What? She wasn't religious. She hated needles. She'd never have gotten that tattoo. Critters change. Maybe she had a religious awakening after the scandal. Maybe. Well, it's getting late. Will you be able to get home? Okay. Guess I'll be fine. Thank you, Gray. You take care now. Don't let it weigh you down too much, old friend. You're still mulling over what you've heard when there's a tap on your shoulder.
Red, I heard from Gay. So sorry. Can't believe Scarlet's gone. Who could have done it?
Glance around quickly to make sure no one's listening before speaking quietly. It wasn't Scarlet.
What do you mean?
Body, it wasn't Scarlet's. It was her sister.
Her sister? I didn't know she had a sister.
They were adopted by different families. I only met her the one time. Scarlet introduced us. They were near identical. She had that exact same tattoo on her wrist. I clearly remember her showing it to us.
Was this then you and Scarlet were still together?
Yes. Oh shit! we're with Scarlet, it seems.
What was her sister doing at Scarlet's aunt's place? And who killed her? Where's Scarlet now?
I don't know. I suspected her sister was the source of that hoax journal that got us fired. She was working with the Central Intelligence Wing at this time. But Scarlet never confirmed it.
Didn't tell this to the police.
No. It's safer for her if everyone assumes she's dead. Nancy, before the whole journal story distracted her, Scarlet was working on something big. I think the journal was planned to discredit her because she came too close to the truth.
You know what it was?
No. She didn't give me much info. Wanted to get hold of the proof first. Whatever it was big. Enough to put the target on her back. And on mine. If I helped her print it, I suspect it involves creatures very high up, maybe even whole institutions.
We could.
But if someone was trying to silence her, they didn't succeed. which makes me hope Scarlet is still out there. She knows something they don't want out. What should we do? We'll investigate quietly. We don't want to tip off whoever is involved too early. They've clearly shown what they're capable of. And we'll wait for Scarlet to reach out to us. I'm sure she'll try to let me know if she's found anything important. Alright, I'll help any way I can. You can count on me and Nat. Me and Nat. I know I can. I'll get my revenge on those who tried to destroy us. I just want to find Scarlet and make sure she's safe. Yeah. She will be. She's one of the smartest reporters I know. We'll find her, Red. It's a promise. Wow, you became the Tabloid King. You earned the most victory points for victory type Tabloid King. Newspaper survived 6 weeks and made $3,991 in profits. Overall, your paper pushed readers to value tradition and knowledge. But yeah, that's it. Coming up next, Hung Council. You walked the tightrope. Your even coverage kept readers undecided between the four parties, resulting in the Hung Council. Now, as officials plan a fresh election and parties attempt to horse trade alliances, you must decide whether to start playing favorites or continue balancing out. Scarlet's secrets. Your trusted reporter is missing, widely believed dead, after Hook's military journal tanked both your careers. You believe she was on the trail of something big. Will you keep digging to find out the truth, or what will you do with the answer? Falling stars and freedom lost. After you tanked the career of popular singer Bona Star with your malicious gossip, the government grows more alert about purse sympathizers in showbiz. Begins a witch hunt to root them all out. Will you help them catch traitors, or will you risk all to support the artists and Persian independence? Snake-oiled readers. Your advertisements of shiny snake oil are a hit with the population eager to believe in any fantasy. As more and more buy and use the mysterious lotion, you wonder if the remedy really works and pray it has no unintended consequences. Hopefully. Holy shit. Anyway, so that's that, folks. Media Circus. Wow, honestly, this is so fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's really heckin' fun. I like it. Wow. It only like 2 hours. What the shit? Just played like for 2 hours. I felt like it's been forever. I feel like it's been forever since I actually played. What the fuck? You shitting me? Really? Only like almost like 2 hours? Dang. Okay, well, let's play one more. Let's do like a more liberal, yeah? Free market. Let's do free market. I'll try like do other stuff, yeah? Okay.
Red, we're setting up. Any word from Scarlet?
No, I don't wish to discuss her anymore. Any word in the new printer? Okay. Nutshell, blah 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 blah. So we did like this one, right? I still like the one that we need to sell, you know? Okay. So we did like first freedom, dying sacred tree. We did this one, the family murder. We're not gonna do that anymore. We're gonna go to purse freedom, And then for its decline. Let's do the paranormal, sure. Or yeah, let's do that. Paranormal society? No, 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 no. Let's do the lake. Okay. Sensational, sensational. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that has an image. I want that. Here. And then do that. More violence. You know what? Do this. And this one. And this one. Okay. No, not a lot in here. Okay. Okay. What is this game about? So it's a newspaper. You're running your own newspaper publishing company, you know, and you have reporters going around and getting news articles, you know, scoop. And pretty much what you're doing is you can influence the politics side of this, or you could like just create your newspaper as you go along and you know, just focus on selling, or you really like go uh go hard on guiding people to a certain direction. And you know, uh it's interesting because no matter which like direction you go, there's like hidden stories behind it. Because the story is Mr. Red Squirrel here, you know. Mr. Red Squirrel was like um he resigned from his previous like publishing company as a writer, because there was this article that they like did. He's an editor, So he's like, there was an article that they did along with Scarlet, and apparently they had to apologize for that. So it kind of like put a bad reputation on him. And then Scarlet was also like suddenly disappeared from from anywhere, and now you're like, where is Scarlet? Scarlet apparently is like someone that Red is close to, like they've been together, they've been partners kind of like. And near the end of like the first run that I had from this demo, um you found like a dead person, a dead person that looked like Scarlet, but in truth it's not. So we're kind of like, you know, there's this there's this mystery that maybe there's something big that Scarlet is trying to expose. So, and all that shit. So yeah. It's very, very interesting. I'm liking it. There's a knock on your door and Nat Bat enters, waving your printed edition. Boss, this like monster story is blowing up. Everyone's been asking about it. We should investigate. I'm sure there's an explanation. Before you can say anything, the door swings open and Nancy strides in, trailing in a fresh cloud of smoke. Boss, about that lake monster. Nat was just talking about it. You want to investigate it too? Investigate? What for? It's obviously some kind of prank or publicity stunt. A drunk probably saw a snake skinny dipping at night and panicked. And now their tourism's booming. You can get it on the hype. Everyone wants to hear about the monster. Photograph was taken by a doctor, respectable chap. Can't see him making it up. The photo could be of anything. It's blurry to make out the figure. We don't believe there's a monster in that lake. If it's a hoax, we should nip it in the bud, and if it's not, even more reason to dig deeper. Well, whatever we do, we have to move fast. Most other papers have already sent some down to the Lake Gorgo. What do you want to say, boss? Yeah, we should go check it out. Hype up the we couldn't get it on the hype, or should we like so it's either you like go monster hyping, debunk the monster myth, or draw tourists to Lake Gorgo. Let's blow the lid. If it's wrong, why not? Let's blow the lid on this hoax. If the sighting is real, there has to be an explanation. I want to find it. Yes, you're right. There must be a reason, and our readers deserve the truth. And we can mock the other papers for falling for a hoax while we're at it. Sounds like a plan. We'll decide who goes on Monday. Dang. It's so interesting. I'm enjoying this. There's still like lots of development, by the way. We don't know what like will happen, but it's so cool. I like it. Boss, mayor elections are just around the corner. You know how important this one is. Okay, blah 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 blah. I'll see what's worth it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh, missing gander? Oh, this is the... This is the... should we try to like do this gander one? We already did this one. And honestly, I'm like, but we can't waste time on a wild goose chase. Wait for the cops to find him. Because Bobby's gonna find a feather in their bum. I'm sorry. Not as sorry as you'll be. Just wait. Yeah, because we kind of found out that she is the serial killer, honestly. So we'll see like what happened though. Actually, you know what? Let's go return. Oh shit. We started like again from the get-go. Shit. Whoops. Whoops, I didn't mean to like, oh shit, there's no save. Skip that. Okay, so first news and then this. Then just go. I didn't realize that if you like leave, you pretty much will like get rid of the shit. Okay. Wait, I kind of want the popcorn. I want popcorn. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no one really liked that. So yeah. Just blow the lid. Okay. Dude, I'm actually like really enjoying it. Who rules the roost?
Boss, mayor elections are around the corner. Blah 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 blah.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so we did do this. Continue doing this. I don't care about anything else. Alright. I'm still don't care about the politics. I'm like, fuck y'all. It's not a monster, the nutshell investigates. Okay. Oh, wait. We'll do this sensation. And then we'll do this one. There you go. And this one. And this one, this one. Alright. Oh, we didn't really do much because we didn't hype it up. Boss, I've reached Lake Gorgo. You won't believe the crowds here. Barely managed to get a room outside the village and they still charge me a paw and a toil. Never mind, I didn't find anything. No sign of the monster, but something's fishy in the lake, alright. Saw my report. The fish they've been catching there these last couple of years have gotten bigger and bigger. A lot of them have this weird growth, and the scientists I took them said they should be eaten. So I've been doing some snorkeling. Snorkeling? What? Wait, what? Really? Yeah, why? Nothing, just trying to picture it. Go on. Well, I went snorkeling a couple of times to see if I could spot anything in there, and there's only one thing that stood out. What's that? A great big pipe! It's constantly pouring out waste water, and the fish love it. They crowd around the opening to eat from the spill. It's the only need I had, so of course I followed it where it came from. It wasn't easy, I tell you. Most of it is buried deep underground. I had to look up civic plans and permits, but I did, and led to the Wingwell plant. One of their new oil refineries set up some across the street. Waste pipe was coming from there, and I think that's what's causing the mutations in the fish. I bet my nose on it. Can you prove it? Did you get the wastewater tested? Take a sample of the private lab. Full report will take a while, but the technician told me the results seem inconclusive. There are some trace chemicals that could be harmful, but nothing that should mutate the fish. It's not enough to get them. So you have nothing. No, the answer is in the pipe. Maybe they switched up the hazardous waste when the tourists started flocking in. Just get into the refinery and check their documents and get the sample from inside. I know we can prove it. If we let it go, they'll just get back to it once the tension dies down. Then it's bye-bye lake. Not to mention the villages. Locals here won't survive without the lake. Wingwell won't allow you inside the premises. You have to sneak in, and that's way too risky. You could go to jail for trespassing. You could be disappeared, and we have no way to prove you went missing inside the refinery. That's if I get caught. I won't be. Come on, boss, I can do this. It's the only way to catch them. Okay, sneak, sure, go ahead. But be careful, call me if you get into any trouble. Aw, boss, I will. Thanks for trusting me, I'll get them for sure. Alright. We're continuing this shit. We're not being, like, sensational right now, but eh.
Hello, am I speaking to Editor Squirrel of the Nutshell?
Yes, speaking.
Good evening, sir. I'm calling to Wingwell Corporation. No doubt you're aware of what this is about.
I've heard you have to spell it out for me.
You know that the reporter belonging to your newspaper's trespass upon one of our properties and taking copies of highly confidential internal documents. He could sue your paper. We could definitely have that reporter jailed. How do you respond to this?
Well, I'm not sure what to say. If you have proof, you need to go. You should go to the police. No doubt the stolen information will be key evidence. The proper public scrutiny of the documents concerned, we should be able to get to the bottom of this.
Come now, Mr. Squirrel. Is that how you want to play this? You're creatures of the world. Nobody wants unnecessary trouble, do we? I'm sure you and your reporter don't want to have to keep going on in and out of course for months, if not years.
What are you suggesting? Look, all we want is our confidential documents remain just that, confidential. A reporter can destroy the copies they made. We won't forget this. We'll forget this ever happened. Sorry, but they didn't let me finish. Your paper needs high-value ads, correct? Must be hard to get your business off the ground. I have a new premium ad ready for to go. You just say the word. You'll have this week. So, what do you say? You know what? Let's go down the drain for this. I'm curious if you superior the story. I reserve the right to print what I want in my paper and resent your attempt to influence me in this way. I see you're going to be difficult, but then if you persist on this folly, you can say goodbye to any more Wingwell ads. When everything is cleared up, you'll be hearing from our lawyers. So I hope for your sake you don't pick up a fight with us. Oh, she won't believe this. Song. Missing Gander case? Yeah. I remember that. Follow your gut. We know we did well on that one. Okay. We'll continue with this. You know. See what happens. We're not popular right now, so we're not getting a goober and whatnot. Kelly, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Okay. Exclusive! Wingwell Refinery dumping water burnt monster. Oh, wait. This is breaking. Remember. I'll go with that. Numero uno is completed? What do you mean? Do we get like a high influence? Holy shit! We got high influence! Breaking news! And then trending! The heck! You got a little profit, but the heck? Corporations like went down the drain. No more tradition. Okay, go home. Oh wait, but not before another cup of coffee and little nuts. Like acorns. New page 3. More on entertainment. No. Still crime. Red is gray. How's a new paper going? Well, you know, it just started. Oh, it's this scarlet thingy. The nutshell! We're popular, numero uno. Okay. We'll do the mod this time. Hello? Is this Mr. Silver Snake? Own extension. For the product, sure. kind of need the extension anyways. Alright. Space Race. There's a quick purple knock before it swings open and a stocky bug swaggers in. Editor Squirrel, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. You got my letter, I trust. Yes, but I'm not sure what this is about. You want us to cover your research? I'll just cover it. Hype it up, Mr. Squirrel. What do you know about space? That it's big. Big? It's massive! Unimaginable! Mind-bogglingly huge! Birds, mammals, insects, we are all just insignificant dust when viewed from space. That's great, but what does it have to do with us? Mr. Squirrel, space is the new frontier. Get to space, we'll forget all our petty squabbles on Earth and embark on a whole new era of reason and progress. The claws that clutch the purse strings of our country call it the mood shot. They think the projects are too expensive, as if our collective future should be defined by a price tag. So now I need to get the government to set up and care about space. We need to hide up the science and what it would mean for any country to get there. And what will that achieve? It will cost some steer. Will be picked up by other newspapers, maybe even Billtopia and obvious press. It doesn't matter which government takes space seriously and starts investing in their science program. Okay. Once one of them does it, they'll all have to do it. They'll race each other to put their flag on the moon or something. How does politicians think? What do you say? Can you help us? Really have any projects we could write about? Do you already have any projects we could write about? Not yet. We have some good ones lined up, but we need funding to get it off the ground. Get state support, we could soon be sending satellites to space. Maybe even send a creature on a spaceship. And what would you have us write? You could say we can have us putting observation satellites into space. I know scientists there who's at least proposed it. Our military would care about that. And Billtopian astrophysicists have at least a few theoretical papers about commercial mining in space. Okay, we'll write about this. Alright. Wonderful! Just send your report around to my office. I'll give them whatever they need for the story. Have you heard of self-fulfilling prophecies? I feel like we're about to make one of them. Okay. Boss, I bet the hide candle, please. Yeah. And then she's gonna go in at it. Yeah. I'm landing on the soup. Quests are available. We'll go with that. So go to science, aerospace. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Okay. Let's go. Don't care about the sacred tree. Cannibal arrested! Right. There you go. Actually, mean, we gotta make money, okay? We gotta make money. Alright. They give you 1,000 cash. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Breaking. Mild interest, mild interest. Fuel. Down a lot. Yeah, would you look at that? We managed to like make some money. We're still like highest copy sold because of that like Loch Ness monster thingy that we managed to do. Alright. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. That's cool. Dang. Progress. And the influence on the progress. Progressive. Development. Okay. Boom, boom. The suspicious looking letter. No address. Okay. Anonymous letter, bonus star, call the number. We're not gonna like do this because we did this before. That's okay. If I send someone, it'll be to expose your racket. The nutshell. We managed to like become number 1. It's amazing. Small crowd. Blah 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 blah. Let your reporter enjoy the limelight this time. You know. Not sure. You refuse the invitation, content to watch your reporter pink with embarrassment, be inundated by weeping family members, and blah blah. Okay. Gossip monger. Okay. Go with that. And then the crime. We're kind of like get good though. We're doing good. Okay, next. We're exposing that like that guy. Okay, wait. Go with that. And this one will be big. And this one. There you go. There you go. Woohoo! Fucking naked mole rat. Ah, damn it. We kind of like overdid this. We could have like just did this one. Oh well. And the naked mole rat was like nothing. Oh well. Alright. We did as we promised. Bonus star's request. You stare around the small smoking room trying to discern the shapes hidden by the smog. Your host doesn't seem to be here yet. You check the note in your pocket. It was handed to you by an exotic bird. You didn't speak much, Kudavian, just when you were leaving your office for the night. There's one line written on a clipped claw writing. You mean the back room of Bell Lounge 10, followed by signature bonus star. You recognize her scroll is easily. Can't imagine why the celebrity is seeking you out for T. Okay. But you don't have to wonder long. As you catch sight of the diva herself emerging from a discreet door at the back, she heads straight for your table. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Squirrel. I had to shake off some paparazzi who just wouldn't give up. Please call me Red. Were they from Tattletale? I didn't stop to see. Maybe. That magazine's determined to catch me with the purse revels. They think I'm helping. Sorry about that. Don't be. You're not wrong. What? Oh, don't look so shocked. You're not wrong about my intentions, but they are wrong about my methods. That's what they called you to talk about. I really appreciate what you did, sticking up for me in that paper of yours. Not many would have given up the chance to print gossip about me. That's how I knew I could trust you. Trust me with what? With the truth, Mr. Squirrel. Red, you must know. You have to know. What's happening in Perth right now? In the colony? I know there was some unrest, but the overseas ministry said it was a fringe group terrorizing the locals. It all been didn't help. The ministry is lying. It was no fringe group. Thousands of citizens took to the streets to demand their independence in a peaceful protest. They were gunned down like pests. That's not what the reports are saying. Red, the colonel, the colonel they've sent to restore peace there has been ordered to kill anyone who even thinks of resistance. He's made this country his private fiefdom. I don't think he'll let out any news that shows what he's really doing. But they can't suppress the truth for long. The creatures have to know the abysmal conditions of our Persian brothers and sisters. You know there's a famine ongoing, and the colonel won't release the food stores to teach him a lesson. That's horrible. Yes, it is. Look, will you at least report on what's happening in Perth? But we're just a small paper. Can't send anyone all the way to Perth, even if the minister were to allow it. You won't have to. I know some local reporters there who can provide you the news and evidence. You just have to print it. Okay. I kinda want to though. Let's try it. Why not? Oh, Red, I knew I could count on you. But we'll have to be smart about it. We have to build sympathy, make Perth relatable. So far, they've only been hearing news about its insurgency of violent elements. Of course, I'll leave it to you. Oh, but we'll have to be smart about it. It was red, sorry. So far, they've only been hearing about news and insurgency. Of course, I'll leave it to you to decide what to do with that. I'll help in any way I can. Well, first, you'll have to come clean about your purse heritage. Declare it proudly even. Oh, I could do that. I'm half Persian after all, even if I never lived there myself. Good, next, we'll need some political backing. Especially if the ministry comes down on us. Without Earth Party would stick their neck out for purse. The sky is all the more military suppression. Well, there's new grassroots party leaders, Barney Aiken and Alexi Ann. There's two left her party on ideological grounds, and I know they're against having colonies on principle. Oh, Barney L and Fire Ant? Tough sell. But I'll have to do. We'll get a couple of sound bites if possible. And we'll see where the chips fall. It's so exciting, I can't wait. Alright. The Gadfly. The Gadfly is the new top thing. Alright. We interrupt this program for an urgent news bulletin. Overseas Ministry headquarters have been attacked by suspected Purse militants. Attackers use explosives to destroy the main building and parking area. Rescue efforts are currently underway. Initial estimates suggest 5 creatures, including 3 officials and 2 orderlies, have been killed. In addition, 14 creatures, including several visitors, have sustained grave injuries and been taken to the University Hospital for treatment. Mayor has apprehended for calm and promised swift apprehension of the tourists. Citizens are advised to report any information they may have and may help authorities find and catch the suspect. The city will hold a memorial for the slain officials. Okay. Purse Rock Festival? What is this? Okay. We can go with this. First Freedom Front. There and here. Alright. We'll do this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? We'll do the breaking news about that on the second page. Be like this. And then because there's not really like huge impact on this one. Apart from, well, look. There. There. Okay, they all are dead. Now, experience for all headlines. Loan is repaid, yay. Mayor elections results are in, and an unexpected turn of events, both Sky and Earth failed to secure a simple majority, and now scrambling to to form alliance and secures top seat. The Queenmaker will now be the new grassroots party, which saw a strong first run capturing a significant position of votes both from the ideologically aligned Earth Party and rivals Sky and Talon. Our sources tell us that negotiations are ongoing to make Rufina Fire on the new mayor with Earth's support, which would make her youngest mayor of Kodavia in history. Stay tuned for more after this break. Right, this is Gray. Need you to come down to morgue right away. Oh, this is a Scarlet thingy. Scarlet's fate. Okay.
I'm with you. We'll get them red. We'll make them pay.
We did like a lot better though. Collective knowledge. Okay, grassroots rises, you're a rabble rouser. Okay, your coverage galvanized readers to support the new far-left grassroots party, helping them secure the most seats in the mayor elections. Now, as grassroots grow its base and makes a bid for the top seat, will you help them rewrite the rules? Scarlet's secrets. Your trusted reporter is missing, while they believe dead after a hoax military journal tanked both your careers. Believe she was a trail of something big. Will he keep digging to find the truth, or what will he do with it? And what will he do with the answer? Rising Stars and Freedom's Fate. After you defended the singer Bona Star against malicious gossip and revealed her Perse heritage, you helped raise public awareness about Perse's struggle for independence. Will you continue supporting the colony at the risk of upsetting the government? The battle for Perse's fate is yet to begin. Wingwell and Lakes. Your exposure to Wingwell's ecological crimes at Lake Gorgo holds their operations near the lake and begins a lengthy state inspection. Will the company get away with a light fine, continue polluting as they find convenient, or can you teach them a lesson that sticks? Snake oil ban. Investment of Chinese snake oil don't go down well with the skeptical population. Soon, complaints of forest authorities demand a dubious remedy. Your paper comes into scrutiny for promoting a dangerous quack. Space race begins! With the country hyped up with the government invested in Kudavi's first space program. How far will it go, and can you beat your neighboring nations in race to the stars? I think the reason why is because we're more progressive. Since we're more progressive, like, this snake oil thingy is not like as the hit, because everyone's like skeptical about that. Compared to like if you're traditional, it'll be like, oh yes, yes, yes. You gotta like do the traditional one, you know? Like ointment and whatever percent organic thingy. So, you know. Anyway, alright. You know what? It's pretty fun. God damn it. What? Game. I can't wait to like see more developments of this. I'm honestly like enjoying it. Like, there's so many like ways for you to like find different scenarios and how you can like influence, because, well, obviously, you know, media circuit, right? So it's a whole circus of like, how can you as a newspaper publishing company, like very, very individual small one, can make a difference to influence the course of one's like country, you know, and state. So can influence the fate, can influence the mindset or society's like mindset between individualism, collectivism. There's also like, you know, going for whether it's traditional or progressive, like in terms of development. So yeah, and yes, politics. There's also more underlying story behind it, like what's with this like Red's you know, Red and Scarlet getting fired in their previous work in a newspaper, uh, and why. So honestly, it's fun. Okay, devs, again, thank you for thank you to Papercoda for giving me an exclusive access to their early demo, and most likely next week during Gamescom they will introduce this game. So if you got interested, find it like interesting, especially if you're into this type of like games, go wishlist it now on Steam. As to when this will be, still in development, so we don't know yet like any dates on when they will release this. But personally, I find it interesting, and like I can't wait to like know more about what's up with like the game in terms of like the stories and whatnot. And yeah, I feel like between this and like News Tower, I kind of like this, because, well, it's very much simpler than News Tower. News Tower, you are also building up your publishing company. You're in the newspaper publisher company, wherein you build like a tower, you set up all of the stuff, the facilities and whatnot, the equipment, and get like sent in like real-time reporters out in the open, and yeah, that one is like a little more closer to like reality, obviously, because, well, it's in the like 19 something 50 something, so there are some stories there that are kind of old news too, like that it happened, as far as I remember. And yeah, it's much more difficult, but also still fun. This one is like hecking fun, just because of like the things that you can do and the choices you can make are hecking fun. Plus, it has the same thing as like, wait, how much of like are you putting it like as an impact by making this story bigger and the main front of your paper, or like a little smaller because it's insignificant, and then you can like see which ones actually get hit, is a breaking news a huge hit or not, like that interesting, kind of like that. So I wish there's like more ways for you to like know or like predict, though, if this is potentially like, let's say this news is like potentially not gonna like make a lot of like buzz, then yes. Although of course the bombshell you see like earlier in the news article would say that this is sensational, so obviously you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is sensational, so definitely you go for it. But if that doesn't like have anything included like that, then obviously you do not know whether this is like gonna be a hit news or not, or a news article or not. But that would be like nice if like you can know like predictions and whatnot. But generally speaking, it's nice. I'm having fun. So again, thank you again, folks, for tuning in. I'll have to call it a day. I think this is good enough. We've got to like see all of the different like sites anyways. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, thank you so much for watching till the very end of the video. If you want to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe give me a follow on Twitch. If you want to see like me streaming, JRPGs, visual novels, otome games, even indie games here and there, especially like nowadays I'm also like exploring indie games too. So yeah, thank you so much, and thanks for being here, Blackbird, Misa, and anyone else who tuned into like Bird, T-Doll, tomorrow I'll try to like stream again, because I got a visual novel that I want to like go check out, and it's also a sponsored stream. It's gonna be called like Traveler Stories. Pretty much, it's based on a true story of travel, of the devs like travels, you know, where she shares like a little bit of like stories here and there of and yeah, we'll see more tomorrow, like how it goes. And again, thank you. And now let's see who can we raid for today. Yeah, this is fun, honestly. This is so fun. I enjoyed it so much. And then once I'm done with like the sponsor stream, maybe we'll continue next week with more P3 Reload, unless otherwise, obviously, like I get more, more games to like stream in sponsored by, people from publishers and what. Heck yeah. But anyway, alright. We're gonna be rating Mr. J, who's currently doing Dragon Quest. What is this? Dragon Quest 8? Journey of the Cursed King, I think. Yeah. It's following his great PS1 and 2 RPG challenge. So if you're into JRPGs, you wanna like check out Mr. JRPG, who does a lot of RPG games, Western and Japanese. And also right now he's doing his PS1 and 2 RPG challenge. Last time he already completed the SNES RPG challenge. Now he's doing PS1 and 2. And yeah, you're into like retro nostalgia for old games, back in the day, then yeah, definitely you'll enjoy like watching Mr. J on that light. Plus also, if you're into JRPGs or RPGs in general, you'll enjoy like watching and tuning in on his streams. Pretty chill. So yeah, thank you again, folks, and I'll see you guys next time for more of like whatever game we'll like be playing. Maybe tomorrow, yeah, we'll see if we can like stream more and like do travelers stories, or otherwise I'll see you next week. We might do P3 Reload again. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you. See y'all on my next stream then. Goodbye.